So it's salty a little bit.
It's salty.
Little bit. It's called by St. Louis well. Rocks or limestone, so it has a little bit salt in it. I like to live inside houses or a palace. I mean the local. This is, a part of the old cemetery. لك يا باشا. السهرة ملاكي خلاص. وانا خارج وانا راجع.
The Hanging Church is the most famous Coptic Christian church in Cairo, as well as possibly the first built in Basilican style. It was probably built during the Patriarchate of Isaac in the year of 690 to 692, through an earlier church building may have elsewhere existed dating as early as the 3rd or 4th century.
Has the cross. Babylonia is not Egyptian city. It's a name of a city in Iraq. The church dates back to the 4th century AD. It has more than 1,700 years. Okay, let's move to the church. We have King Fuad, and then we have his son, King Farouk, the last king of Egypt. Then we have different ruler of Egypt, the liberation officer, leader, President Muhammad Naguib for 2 years as a president, then President Nasser, Sadat, Mubarak, and then the actual president right now, Sisi. 60 AD. Alexandria has the earliest churches. So this church, it's a unique church, good weather or hot weather. So if you've been to different churches over the and inside it they have inlaid, or added ivory and mother of pearl in the wood, engaged in each other.
It's very beautiful.
Yes. This church was called, my friends, come closer, please. Sorry. Because the art and the architect is different. It's unique because it's divided into 3 arcades: 1, 2, 3 to 4 distance. 1, 2, 3, 4 aisles. Okay, so it's similar to the Noah's Ark, and even the arcades had some windows, reminding us by the Noah's Ark. You can see the actual level of the ground. We are on the top of the watchtowers. This is San Mark, the first saint in Egypt, the earliest. This icon dates back to the 15th century. It's glass encased, it's giving, different colors. For the shrine. And as I told you, it was used as a nunnery for the women. Okay? Look at the fancy ceiling. Around 20 years before has renovation. Which is in the so you can see the water is reaching the pyramids area. You see the trusses of water, slabs here between the bricks. So they used, the stone and the wood side by side. And it has a renovation in 2016, With the church, and we have here, sweet treasury, something for keeping inside the ashes, or the remains of three saints, Saint Bishnuna and Vacus, and Saint Sergius. Was the underground water well. And the famous icons, which is burning, but now, I'm for it now. Here they lasted for 3 months, and it became as a church in the Apostolic age. Spanish government and the Spanish archaeology has taken research for more than 10 years for restoring this church. Actually, the walls was covered by stucco, so they kept it to the default shape. Now it's the default shape. So let's go to the underground crypt. To the church. Yeah, but here and on the other. So actually the Holy Family, when they came to Egypt, they stayed here more than 3 months in this crypt. Totally in this place it was 6 months. To 900 kilometers is called Upper Egypt, the south. From Cairo to Mediterranean, it's 220 kilometers. It's called by Lower Egypt. So they came from Jerusalem through Sinai, then the delta of the Nile, the north. Then they've been to Upper Egypt. It's not so far from Luxor, like 200 kilometers from Luxor, And then they back again by the same route, crossing Sinai, then back to Jerusalem. Crossing the Nile, they have used, a small boat, but this boat has been vanished. So they have added here a new model, similar to the old one. This is Babylonian fortress, if you remember.
Babylon Fortress was an ancient fortress in the Nile Delta, located in the area known today as Coptic Cairo.
The Jewish community in Cairo, and it's written in Arabic as well. Remember, the fortress was extending, to have this distance, but this is, we can say 1,000 years before building the new building of the synagogue here. It was the River Nile. It was a part of an aqueduct over there.
Did 1970.
Okay, it takes 14 years to build it. Outside the river, I mean. On the way, we are going to show you the River Nile and having some picture while we are going to the park.
Diba din?